Hello friends, welcome back. I am Sanyukta Saxena, certified Zentangle teacher, and in today's session we shall be learning another Zentangle original pattern. It is called Ynix, and the pattern has a very organic look to it, very simple to draw, and I'll show you some tiles that I have drawn using the pattern, and we'll draw a tile together in this video using the pattern and couple of more patterns, right? So I hope you saw the teaser I posted on my Facebook page Sanyukta Zentangle. Do subscribe to my channel for more videos, right? So let's start and learn how to draw the pattern first, right? So Ynix is a pattern that starts with these petal kind of shapes on two sides, right? And then I am going to continue drawing these shapes on both sides, just like that. Like this. This is the basic pattern Ynix, and then I am going to aura it. Like this. And if you want, you can add some H marks, up to you. Again, it's an enhancer, like this, right? So I'll show you again. You can either start with two petals or just draw a curve like this, C shape, and then draw two. The first two you can draw like these, then just continue drawing more. I'm drawing complete shapes here, right? So I'm not really drawing behind. I'm drawing complete shapes here. One more thing that you can do is just fill up these small little spaces that are left in between while you draw those petal shapes, and then just go ahead and aura it. Like this. So how do we generally play around? Again, I showed one thing is to draw these H marks. Another thing is to, you can do anything with these petals. Add aura. Add another petal shape inside and color it. Right. Add some fescues like this. Right. Or you can draw any other pattern. For example, just draw something like this. It will look nice, right? So many ways to play around. Generally you add graphite at the center, or you can add here at the ends and then smudge it, right? So both ways it looks nice. Either you can highlight the center from where all the petals are coming out, or you can add some graphite at the ends, right? So this is the basic pattern Ynix, a very organic pattern. So let me show you a few tiles. This is a apprentice size tile. This is the tangle pattern Ynix along with some other border tangles, right? So arrangement makes a lot of difference. This is the teaser that I posted. This is Ynix and this is Ynix, right? Again, a simple pattern just to show you a different arrangement. Two Ynix, right, facing each other, or you can say opposite each other, and simple Knightsbridge to go along. This is again Ynix at the corners, right? You can see it is a tangulation. I have introduced another leaf shape inside it and inked it, and simple bunzo and some mocha to go along, right? So this is another pattern. You can see Ynix in a circular arrangement, right? Flukes, printums, betweed to go along. We have already learned all these patterns. You can refer to my previous videos. This is nice, right? So again, Ynix in a different arrangement. So let us draw a simple tile today using Ynix. A few more patterns to go along, right? So I'm going to start right away and probably give a thin border, my 4 dots in place, joining the 4 dots with the light hand, right? And then I'm going to start drawing Ynix right away, and you can watch me how to draw. So I'm starting with this curve, drawing the first 2 petal shapes like this. You can draw it separately also. Again, drawing some more. You can note they are complete shapes. I'm not drawing behind exactly. Right? Again, another one. So I find it easier to start this way. If you find it easier to start with 2 separate petals, please go ahead. You can see these small little spaces. You can easily ink them along with drawing Ynix, right? So don't bother about those small spaces that are left in between. They are meant to be, and you can comfortably ink them. It looks nice, right? So I'm inking these small little spaces that are left. Again, adding one more. So I think you got a hang of how to draw it. I'm just drawing petal shapes, arranging it in a certain fashion, right? And these small spaces that you can see in between, just ink it. Again, one more. So shapes can vary. You may not get all your Ynix of the same shape and size. So play around. Right? So probably one odd hidden. I'm going to draw some hidden ones here. Like this, and probably one here. Right? So just highlight the center. Wherever you have spaces, just fill it in. Right? And then we will quickly closely aura them. So take your time. You can link the auras since they are joined with each other. So I'm not breaking the aura. Right? So I'm clubbing it together. You can also aura each of them independently, right? So go slow. So you can increase the number of auras also. That will also add to the look of the pattern, right? So again, continuing with my auras. Right? So small little spaces, if you wish, you can add the pattern tipple, comes very handy. Like this. So we can add some tipples here and there, wherever you find little spaces in between. Not a bad idea. small little spaces. Tipple looks nice, or alternatively you can ink it, up to you. Right, so I'm going to add another pattern here called fox. It is one of the patterns by me. I had posted couple of patterns some time back on my page. So I've started with this shape, a sharp pointed shape, right, just like a snake plant. The pattern is actually inspired from the snake plant, and then I'm going to add these stripes. So first I drew this pointed shape, and then like a sword, and then I added another aura to it, and then I'm drawing these zigzag lines just like you have in a snake plant, right? Another one, I'll show you how. Pointed shape and aura to go with it, and then the zigzag lines, right, like this. So they are not even, they are supposed to be uneven. Again, the third one, I'm going to draw one like this, an aura, and then the zigzag. Very simple pattern to draw. You may find similar patterns like barber pole or Betelgeuse, but I think the look of the pattern is different from them, and the method of drawing is also different from them. So fourth one, crossing, again the zigzag. So the zigzag is just like it is seen in a snake plant, uneven, right? Another one, an aura, and then the zigzag. So I had released a couple of videos on the new tangles that I had come out with, just in case you had a chance to watch the videos on the tangle booty, pinaki, doldrums, joy, right? So just catch a glimpse on my YouTube channel. This is one of the new patterns, right? Again, want to draw one like this, right? Like this. Again the zigzag, right? So it's not necessary that you draw it in a certain fashion, but they look nice when you draw behind, right? Very easy to draw. One more here. Again. So you can see here I am not drawing any lines here, just giving a zigzag feel. Just the way you see in a snake plant, also called as fox, after which it has been named Tangle Fox. Right, I think these are enough. And now the final pattern, I'm going to be drawing what is called melting muka, right? So this is the basic shape, fescue like shape. I'm going to aura it like this, right? And then again I'm going to draw over this shape and draw a line straight coming down, and then extend this line down. So this looks like it is melting. Again another one, I'll show you a fescue like shape. Add an aura, go slow, again come down like this, auraing part of that fescue, and then extend this line. So this gives the feel of a melting something, right? Again you can draw from here like this, add an aura, again come down like this, and then extend this, right? Again start from here, add an aura, again you can come down like this and extend this, right? You can also draw a line from here, add a fescue, and then add an aura here, again come down, extend this, right? So this is melting mocha. How you remember how to draw this? The way I remember is you have to first draw the fescue shape. The first line always has to be a new one, and then comes the aura. Again this is a new line, and the second line is an extension of the earlier line, right? For example, what I'm saying is this is a fescue you draw, then you aura'd it, then this line is always a new one, and the second one is an extension, right? So again I'm going to draw one here like this, again add an aura like this, again melt, again an extension of the line, right? Again like this, an aura, again one more aura, like giving the sensation feeling of a melting mocha, and then extend this line, right? Again I'm going to end it here, not extending, right? Again here you can draw something, or I'll leave it here, I'll just fill up the spaces that are there in between, right? So there's a video available from Zentangle headquarters on melting mocha, just in case you want to have a look. So you can, for example, I will draw a line here, add a fescue here, add an aura here, right? Again come down like this. So that's melting mocha. So what do we do with the spaces in between? Up to us, what do we want to do? So let's start right away with what comes straight to us at this point. So I have started with the pattern flux, right? You can draw any other pattern in between. I have started with the pattern flux, filling up the in-between spaces with tipple, So there's a simpler version of Mocha which just uses fescue and an aura, and melting Mocha is based on that version of Mocha, right? So again, using flux, small spaces, so take your time, don't hurry up. Fill and tipple wherever you feel. Right, so I'm going to fill up all these leftover spaces with the pattern flux, the spaces in between my mochas, right? You can also leave some of the spaces empty, it's up to you. Right, so I'll do this exercise and get back. So you can see here, partly I filled up and part of the spaces I have left as it is, right? So let us now shade our tile. So I'm now going to be adding some graphite at the ends here on my Ynix. You can add in the center, you can add more to the petals of these Ynix. So tangulations are n number, you can create any number of tangulations. So just explore. So it's a very organic looking tangle, so that's why I combined it with some organic tangles, but you can also combine it with some grid based tangles like a Bales or a Huggins in the background. So try it out. Right, so I'm just blending what I've put at the ends. Not covering the entire leaf with the petal shape. Right, just a shadow. So I would add some edge marks here to highlight, to add to the look, like these, not many, 1 or 2. Right, so on all. right? So that's about our Ynix. And then we move on to our next angle, that's fox. So I'm adding some graphite on one side and I shall highlight the other side, right? So adding graphite at one side, and then I'm going to highlight the other side. Right, that's about it. So just blending with a light hand, not much. Don't want the entire thing to go gray. Right, and then I'm going to add some on the inside, here, right? I'm just adding on one side of each of these sections created by my melting mochas, right? Thin line, again, you can add some tipple here. I see little space. Right, again some here since this is empty. Again some on this side, some here, I'm just going randomly, picking up one side of each section, creating a kind of an enclosure wherever there are petals on my flux. Right, again here, I think I don't want to add more. That's about it. Right, so I'm now going to pick up my chalk pencil and highlight the other side of my fox where I have not added graphite. Right, so take it easy, go slow, pick up each and add some white chalk on the other side of the graphite. Like this. I think we did all. One is left here. Right, and then some highlight on the areas where we have not added graphite on my mocha. We can add some here. Highlight the other section where you don't have graphite. like this, right? So this is our pattern Ynix, along with some other organic patterns to go with it, right? So you can fill in small spaces left here and there if you feel like. One thing that you can also do is re-emphasize the outline of the fox, since you have so many tangles here with each other intermingling. So it would be a nice idea to retrace the outline of your pattern fox. It's always a good idea after you complete your shading to look for tangles which need their outer lines to be retraced. Adds to the look of your tile, right? Yeah, so that's the tangle pattern Ynix. I'm now going to initial my tile, sign and date it. And we shall meet again with another new Zentangle original pattern, right? So join in my journey of revisiting the Zentangle originals, and I shall join you again with another video. Till that time, stay safe. Bye bye.